Hello, and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum is currently in a structure in which one more low is likely. So we have two scenarios on the chart. We've got the white one and the yellow one. That hasn't changed, but throughout the day I've added a microstructure to this decline. Shared that already on Discord and Telegram with members. And the idea is that, well, I wanna personally give the yellow count a chance. Yeah, I really would like to, because I would really like to see that higher B wave unfold, because I feel it would give Ether the chance to, yeah, be in a much better position, just in a much better, we talked about that anyway. I mean, what's important on this chart, it is really that Ether holds $2,975. That's support. This is reliable support for a wave 4. So the idea is that a third wave topped early in March. This is a wave 4 correction, not a surprise. We've dipped into the support area, not a surprise, but the microstructure, which by the way always changes in corrections, that's normal, but the microstructure currently suggests that we might break below the 2,975 level. I mean, I expect anyway this to be tested at some point, that level. And if it gets tested from here, it might break. Okay, so the problem is that if the white count is playing out, and the correction is likely an ABC structure, but if the white count is playing out and we're dealing with an A, B, C structure like that, then the C wave is projected to reach at least 2,742. And because that's the 100% extension of the A wave, and we would break the 2,975 level. So you might say, okay, why is that a problem? I mean, it's not a major problem, but it means we have to reinterpret the daily chart. As soon as we reach this area, we could expect a bounce. The only way to get around this and to keep all the assumptions as they are on the ETH chart, like with ETH potentially starting to outperform Bitcoin at some point and so on, to keep that alive, and to keep the Ether chart straightforward, I would really like to see it hold 2,975. My interpretation is it can really only do that if it rallies in an extended B wave in yellow and then comes down in wave C, but then the C wave will have more space, okay? And then we could rally from there in a wave 5. I hope that's clear. Let me know if not. So what I'm watching for is potentially a bounce after one more low. In the yellow count, at least I'm watching for an indication. I shared that earlier today, as I said, on Discord and Telegram, that in a micro count in the yellow structure, after this A wave high that formed around the 26th of March, we have an A wave down, a B wave up, and the C wave down is only a 3-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more low is likely in wave 5. One more low could complete this local downward move, and then I'm going to watch in this region for a bounce for the rally in wave C. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but I'm going to watch for a bounce. That fifth wave should go below 3,200. Well, and ideally lands above 3,065. So maybe somewhere around 3,100 or so. Yeah. We can specify that a bit further by taking the length of waves 1 to 3. Then we go to the high of the wave 4, and it might point towards 3,100, yeah, $10. The 61.8 extension. So that would be a level to watch for the price to get there and then get a bounce. It would be ideal. Okay, if it doesn't get a bounce there, then I think it is very likely we're going to retest or test 2,975. If it breaks, we're probably going to break through and then reach that white target area, which would be the next support level or range. That means at the moment, one more low is likely. That's what I communicated earlier today as well. And then from there, this looks a bit like a bear flag here. And then from there, ideally a rally in wave C, but I can really only confirm that onset, the rally in wave C, if we see an impulsive looking increase, and the C wave itself would be a 5-wave pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if the 1-2 setup is done, I can confirm, okay, we've likely bottomed, locally at least. Let's see if we get that C wave rally. And if it happens, it should take us ideally to 3,840, maybe even 3,955. That's my update about Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.